President Biden is set to announce a student loan bailout plan later today. The government handout will reportedly erase $10,000 of debt per student at an estimated cost of $300 billion a year to U.S. taxpayers. OutKick founder Clay Travis, who would have loved to have had that deal when he was still paying off his student debt, joins us right now. Clay, good morning to you.
No doubt, Steve. Like a lot of people out there, I went all the way through law school, so I ended up with tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt. And when you break it down, those are the people who tend to have the most student loan debt, Steve. That is doctors, lawyers, people who go to school, obviously, for a long time, including grad school. And just right off the top, Steve, the thing that I question the most, and this is me taking advantage of all those student loans and putting on my lawyer hat here, is I don't think that constitutionally Joe Biden has the authority to erase $300 billion in student loan debt without legislative authority supplementing that decision. And so I suspect this will end up in the Supreme Court, much like his eviction moratorium that he tried to continue under the CDC without the authority to do so. I think the Supreme Court is going to end up striking this down when it eventually reaches there. But that will be well after the midterms, and then Joe Biden can blame the Supreme Court for not giving debt relief to all of these students out there. And maybe in the meantime, he will have spurred and motivated many young voters to have shown up in the midterms who don't know any better and believe that they are endorsing Joe Biden's unconstitutional student loan give back.
You know, I'm glad we'll see what happens, but I'm glad you brought up the fact that the midterms are 76 days away, and I'm sure he's got a list. Okay, yes. I gotta check that off. I gotta clean up this COVID thing. Fauci's out now, and all that other. We're gonna reorganize the CDC. They're trying to make it easier for Democrats to win come November, and I'm sure on your radio show you've been talking about this. In the generic polling and also the Fox News estimations, the Republicans will still take the House, but they will not have as many winners on the Republican side as they thought a couple of months ago. Why do you think the Democrats are closing the gap?
I honestly think there's a lot of discussion about Dobbs, the June ruling. If you go and look at the polling data, it seems that that has energized some of the Democrat base and maybe started to move a little bit of independents who were uncertain. And then, look, I think most of the movement, honestly, is starting to happen in the Senate. And it remains to be seen whether all of these senators in battleground states, whether it's Pennsylvania, whether it's Georgia, whether it's Nevada, whether it is Arizona, all of these states where Senate control is going to be decided, whether that motivation is going to start to coalesce into a Republican red wave. But I think based on the numbers so far, this election right now is looking more like a continuation of 2020. That is, where Republicans do pretty well in the House and basically we break even in the Senate. It doesn't look like a transformative red wave that many of us were hoping for, at least, as you said, sitting at around 80 days out.
Yeah, it looked redder about 3 months ago. Let's see what happens. Clay, thank you very much for joining us from OutKick World Headquarters there. You know, to find out what's going on with OutKick, go to outkick.com. Clay started it. It's a great website. Clay, thank you very much.